play so dirty. They play dirty like a movie.
The Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody.
Homes in L.A. and Miami raided by federal agents. I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right? The people that are in the position to actually know the people's names on the list, those people are probably in trouble.
What happens when one of the biggest names in hip-hop is caught up in allegations that threaten to unravel his entire legacy? Joe Rogan recently weighed in on the controversy surrounding Diddy, discussing the scandalous details and the larger implications for Hollywood's elite. Could this be another case of a powerful figure evading justice? Or is it a turning point for accountability in the entertainment industry? Let's dive into the details. Joe Rogan's reaction to the Diddy situation. Joe Rogan hasn't shied away from addressing the growing controversy surrounding Diddy, especially with the recent legal issues and shocking allegations involving the music mogul. On his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan took a candid approach to the subject, voicing skepticism about the legal and moral framework surrounding Hollywood's elite. He remarked on the reported incidents involving Diddy's notorious freak-off parties, calling into question the ethics of the entertainment industry. Rogan's take wasn't just a critique of Diddy himself, but extended to the broader issue of how power and influence can allow certain behaviors to go unchecked. In one of the more recent episodes, Rogan's discussion with Israel Adesanya touched on how Diddy's connections and lifestyle choices have come under intense scrutiny.
Look, if I got invited to the white party, I'd have gone.
Especially if you didn't know.
Of course, no one knew. No one knew.
Adesanya, a former UFC champion, shared a personal anecdote about nearly attending one of Diddy's famous parties, and how the stories surrounding these gatherings have cast a long shadow over the hip-hop mogul's reputation. This conversation underscored Rogan's recurring concern about unchecked celebrity privilege, especially when individuals involved are protected by high-profile legal teams. Rogan even questioned the presence of Diddy's lawyer at these parties, suggesting it blurred the lines between legal representation and participation in questionable activities. Rogan went further, comparing Diddy's legal issues to other notorious cases involving Hollywood elites, including Jeffrey Epstein.
You gotta realize that that guy had been uncovering real conspiracies that the media had not covered.
He drew parallels to highlight what he sees as a pattern of influential figures avoiding accountability. The podcast host was particularly critical of how legal proceedings around such personalities often appear to be delayed or diminished, resulting in a lack of justice for those affected. He shared skepticism over whether Diddy would face significant consequences, citing past incidents where powerful individuals escaped unscathed due to their connections. Beyond legal matters, Rogan commented on how the culture in Hollywood often promotes excessive lifestyles. This, he argued, can enable and normalize inappropriate behaviors. He discussed the fact that Diddy's freak-off parties, which were once perceived as exclusive social events, have become symbols of alleged misconduct within the celebrity world. Rogan's perspective reflected broader public concerns about the unchecked power wielded by some figures in the entertainment industry, raising questions about the role of the law in dealing with such cases. As the Diddy controversy continues to unfold, Rogan's unfiltered comments offer a critical lens on the celebrity world's darker side. While he acknowledged that not all allegations may be true, he emphasized that the very nature of these high-profile gatherings, shrouded in secrecy and controversy, invite speculation. Rogan's call for more transparency and accountability challenges the industry to address not just the actions of individuals, but also the systems that allow such behaviors to persist. If the involvement of legal teams in these celebrity scandals is already questionable, what does this say about the industry's moral compass as a whole? Could Rogan's comments be a wake-up call for Hollywood to start taking misconduct allegations more seriously? Context behind the freak-off, parties and allegations. The term freak-off refers to a series of private and exclusive parties allegedly hosted by Diddy over the years. These gatherings, shrouded in secrecy, were infamous for their wild and extravagant nature, and as the allegations have emerged, their reputation has taken a much darker turn. Initially, these events seemed like just another display of the glamorous excess associated with the entertainment industry. However, As more details have come to light, it's clear that the activities at these parties went beyond what many considered acceptable, allegedly involving inappropriate conduct, controlled substances, and questionable power dynamics.
So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
According to reports, Diddy's freak-off parties often featured A-list celebrities, musicians, models, and influencers. While these high-profile guests typically attended the earlier stages of the events, it was alleged that as the night wore on, the parties took a more explicit turn in private backrooms. These spaces reportedly became settings for behavior that ranged from extravagant displays to misconduct, with participants often unaware of the hidden cameras supposedly installed throughout the venues. This has led to concerns about potential privacy violations and the existence of compromising tapes, which some speculate could still be used as leverage against guests. One of the most controversial aspects of these allegations is the role of substances at these parties. Prosecutors have stated that various substances were allegedly distributed to guests to maintain compliance during these events. These substances, combined with the secluded nature of the activities, contributed to the secrecy and power imbalance at the gatherings. It's been suggested that Diddy's control over his guests extended beyond just the social scene. It allegedly included manipulation and coercion to ensure that participants adhered to the unwritten rules of the parties. Further, multiple accounts from individuals who claim to have been at these gatherings have emerged, shedding light on the unsettling experiences they encountered. For example, a former entertainer at these events, Audria English, accused Diddy of coercive tactics and stated that her experiences at these gatherings were far from the glamorous atmosphere initially portrayed. She described how initially, innocent performances would escalate into more troubling demands, allegedly under threats regarding her career and reputation. Her statements align with other testimonies indicating that guests or performers often felt pressured to participate in activities against their will due to the fear of repercussions. The legal fallout from these allegations has been significant. In 2024, authorities raided Diddy's properties, discovering various concerning items, including substances of concern, firearms, and thousands of bottles of lubricants, which added to the speculation about the nature of the freak-off parties. These raids not only intensified public scrutiny, but also suggested a pattern of misconduct that extended far beyond isolated incidents.
Now to the growing problems for Sean Diddy Combs. Yesterday, we told you how federal agents searched 2 of his properties.
The controversies surrounding these events have not only affected Diddy's reputation, but have also sparked broader discussions about the entertainment industry's moral boundaries. The case has drawn parallels to other notorious scandals, such as those involving Jeffrey Epstein, as public figures have increasingly called for transparency and accountability within Hollywood. Joe Rogan, for example, has used his platform to criticize the perceived leniency towards celebrities involved in such allegations, questioning whether justice will truly be served or if Diddy's case will follow the pattern of high-profile figures avoiding serious consequences. These revelations raise critical questions about how the entertainment industry functions behind closed doors and the extent to which influential figures can exploit their power. As more details emerge, it becomes apparent that the freak-off parties weren't just about indulgence. They were emblematic of deeper issues relating to abuse of power and manipulation within celebrity culture. With so many allegations now coming to light, how far will these revelations go in exposing the deeper issues within Hollywood's exclusive circles? Could the hidden recordings be the key to unlocking a larger network of misconduct within the entertainment world? The Diddy tapes and associated conspiracies. The phrase Diddy tapes has become a major focal point in the ongoing saga surrounding the hip-hop mogul's controversies. These alleged recordings are said to contain footage from some of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties, raising questions about what exactly was captured and who might be implicated. Although the tapes themselves haven't surfaced publicly, various claims suggest that their existence could potentially expose compromising situations involving high-profile celebrities. The tapes are rumored to have been seized during federal raids on Diddy's properties, where hidden cameras were supposedly found in locations throughout the venues, intensifying the speculation about their content. The intrigue surrounding the tapes gained traction with allegations that the recordings include scenes from private rooms where many of the alleged inappropriate behaviors occurred. Some sources even claim that multiple celebrities, including A-listers, may have been caught on tape without their knowledge. There have been unverified reports of at least 3 different tapes featuring various well-known figures, sparking widespread concern among Hollywood's elite. One particularly controversial theory involves claims that the tapes were being used as leverage, a tool for manipulation and control within the industry, further complicating the already tangled web of accusations against Diddy. Conspiracies also extend to other notable figures with past connections to Diddy. For example, Suge Knight suggested in a podcast that the FBI may have found tapes linked to Jennifer Lopez during their raids, even hinting that these recordings could have contributed to her recent split from Ben Affleck. Although representatives for Lopez have dismissed these claims, such rumors fuel ongoing speculation about the breadth of Diddy's alleged activities and the connections between different entertainment industry players. There are even links to the death of Diddy's former partner, Kim Porter, with some conspiracy theories pointing to her as a potential whistleblower. Her 2018 death, attributed to pneumonia, sparked controversy as some believe she was compiling evidence on Diddy, including journal entries and potentially incriminating tapes. A memoir allegedly based on her writings titled Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice, further stoked these suspicions, though the book was later dismissed as fictional by Porter's children, adding another layer of mystery to the case. The fact that these allegations have extended beyond Diddy's parties and potentially involve coercion, blackmail, and other questionable behaviors has drawn comparisons to the Epstein case. Joe Rogan himself pointed out on his podcast the similarities between the controversies involving Diddy and Epstein, suggesting that both figures operated within elite circles that enabled their behavior.
Epstein shit is going down and Ghislaine's in jail and you have information. There's people on both sides.
Rogan's take included concerns that if the allegations are true, the tapes could become central to unraveling a much larger network of misconduct in the entertainment industry. With each new detail, the story of the Diddy tapes continues to captivate public interest, raising critical questions about the dynamics of power, privacy, and celebrity in Hollywood. Whether these tapes will ever be released, or if they even exist in the form alleged, remains to be seen. The implications, however, could be far-reaching, potentially altering the careers of multiple high-profile figures and reshaping the entertainment landscape. Could the release of the Diddy tapes finally bring justice, or would it only expose more hidden layers within Hollywood's elite circles? How many celebrities could be drawn into the scandal if these recordings see the light of day? Reactions from other personalities. Amid the ongoing controversy surrounding Diddy, several well-known figures in Joe Rogan's circle have shared their thoughts, including comedian Andrew Schultz and podcaster Lex Fridman. Their insights offer a mix of humor, critique, and ethical questions, adding layers to the public discussion around Diddy's situation. Andrew Schultz has approached the allegations with his characteristic dark humor, incorporating the topic into his comedy routines. He recently joked about the absurdity and notoriety surrounding Diddy's parties, suggesting that these events were so infamous that no one would dare break into Diddy's home out of fear of encountering something bizarre. This lighthearted take, while humorous, also highlights the public's perception of Diddy's lifestyle as shrouded in eccentricity and secrecy. Schultz's comedic style often veers towards pushing boundaries, but it has resonated with some fans who see his jokes as cutting through the facade of celebrity culture. Still, not all have appreciated Schultz's approach, with some feeling that humor may downplay the seriousness of the allegations against Diddy. In contrast, Lex Fridman took a more measured stance, using his platform to discuss the ethical implications and the broader concerns about power dynamics within the entertainment industry. Fridman has expressed concern about how such controversies not only impact individual legacies, but also reflect systemic issues in Hollywood. On his podcast, he raised questions about how much influence celebrities can wield to silence accusations and the ethical responsibility that comes with fame. His approach is more reflective, considering the broader cultural impact rather than focusing solely on Diddy's personal situation. Charlemagne Tagad, who has collaborated with Schultz on the Brilliant Idiots podcast, added a different perspective. He expressed mixed emotions, noting that while it's important to address misconduct, it's also disheartening to see the legacies of figures who contributed significantly to culture fall apart. He compared the situation to other prominent figures like Russell Simmons and Bill Cosby, whose downfalls also triggered complex reactions within the entertainment community. Meanwhile, 50 Cent has not hesitated to weigh in, frequently using social media to mock Diddy and hinting at producing a documentary about the allegations. His continuous trolling serves as a reminder of the fierce rivalries and dramatic narratives that often accompany controversies in the music industry. These varied responses from Rogan's circle reveal the spectrum of reactions to Diddy's situation, ranging from humor to thoughtful critique to outright disdain. As more details emerge, the ongoing discourse continues to shape public opinion and raises questions about the role of influential figures in perpetuating or challenging problematic behavior. Are Schultz's jokes a form of social commentary that sheds light on uncomfortable truths, or do they risk trivializing serious allegations? Could thoughtful discussions like those from Friedman inspire deeper changes in the way we address misconduct in the entertainment industry? Diddy's legal troubles, recent developments. The legal situation surrounding Sean Diddy Combs has escalated dramatically in 2024, with multiple lawsuits and investigations casting a shadow over his career.
John Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York.
The most significant development came when federal authorities raided his residences in Miami and Los Angeles earlier this year, uncovering a variety of items that fueled the ongoing investigations. The raids were reportedly linked to accusations of trafficking and misconduct that had been mounting for years. Diddy's legal team has pushed back against the accusations, calling them baseless and a targeted witch hunt. His attorney, Aaron Dyer, stated that the mogul cooperated with authorities and maintained his innocence, vowing to fight every claim against him. The lawsuits continue to pile up, with over 100 accusers now emerging, alleging various forms of misconduct. Notable cases include that of Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who filed a $30 million lawsuit against Diddy in February 2024, accusing him of coercion, exploitation, and other misconduct while working together on the Love album. Off the Grid, Jones alleged that he was pressured into performing inappropriate acts, which Diddy's legal team vehemently denied, labeling the claims as opportunistic and entirely false. The legal battles extend beyond recent allegations. Past grievances have resurfaced, including claims linked to Diddy's former partner, Cassie. In 2023, she filed a lawsuit accusing him of forcing her to engage in exploitative activities, which was quickly settled. While the terms of the settlement remain undisclosed, it marked one of the first high-profile accusations against the music mogul, setting a precedent for other cases that followed. As the investigations unfold, they draw comparisons to other infamous Hollywood scandals involving high-profile figures. The scale of the accusations and the number of people coming forward suggest a systemic issue that could shake the industry. Celebrities such as Aubrey O'Day have hinted at Diddy's behavior being an open secret in the entertainment world for years, while others, including 50 Cent, have used the opportunity to criticize Diddy openly, questioning whether his legacy can survive this level of scrutiny. Despite the seriousness of these allegations, Diddy remains adamant about clearing his name. His legal defense emphasizes that no criminal charges have been filed and that many of the accusations stem from civil lawsuits, often viewed as attempts to secure financial settlements. However, with such intense public interest and legal pressure, the outcome remains uncertain. Can Diddy's legal defense counter the growing wave of accusations, or will this be the end of his career as he knows it? How might these legal developments impact the entertainment industry's handling of future misconduct allegations? Celebrity reactions to Diddy's legal troubles. Sean Diddy Combs' recent controversies have sparked various reactions across the entertainment industry. Several celebrities have weighed in, often revealing long-standing grievances or sharing opinions on the ongoing investigations. Singer Aubrey O'Day, who had issues with Diddy during her time in Danity Kane, commented on social media saying the mogul's downfall had been inevitable. She posted about her negative experiences and hinted that his alleged behavior was consistent over the years. Similarly, 50 Cent, a longtime critic of Diddy, was vocal about the allegations, calling him done after federal agents raided his properties and sarcastically referencing Diddy's nickname, Brother Love. Another significant development came when former producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed a lawsuit accusing Diddy of inappropriate conduct and exploitation while they worked on a music project together. Diddy's team, however, has vehemently denied these claims, calling them false and opportunistic. Additionally, Kanye West's past remarks resurfaced, in which he accused Diddy of collaborating with federal agents, a claim that gained traction after the FBI raids on Combs' properties. Cassie, Diddy's ex-partner, reportedly expressed hope for accountability, though she has been discreet about her personal experiences. As investigations continue, the reactions from celebrities showcase a mix of outrage, skepticism, and past resentments, adding further complexity to the public's perception of Diddy. As more details about Diddy's freak-off parties continue to emerge, the line between rumor and reality remains blurred. Joe Rogan's comments highlight the need for more scrutiny in celebrity culture, where fame and fortune often shield the truth. In a groundbreaking development, new party footage has emerged featuring Diddy and Britney Spears, stirring up a whirlwind of speculation and excitement. Their unexpected connection has sparked interest, with fans and the media buzzing about their interactions. What do these new revelations mean for Britney's future? How will this impact Diddy's reputation? The new footage pop sensation. Britney Spears and Sean Diddy Combs have been linked, but their connection might not be what most people expect. While many might think of Diddy's extravagant parties, the link between these two stars goes back to Britney's former business manager Lou M. Taylor. Taylor is the founder of TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group, the celebrity management firm that played a crucial role in Britney's life, especially during her highly publicized conservatorship that began in 2008. TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group has faced scrutiny for its involvement in Britney's conservatorship. Many fans and critics argue that the management firm played a significant role in restricting Britney's freedom and decision-making. Taylor's influence during this period has been a point of contention. People began to wonder whether the decisions made by TriStar were truly in Britney's best interest, or if they were more focused on profit and maintaining control over her image and career. This backdrop adds an extra layer to the connection between Britney and Diddy, especially when considering how both have navigated the intense pressures of fame. The image of Britney Spears and Sean Diddy Combs together in public has become a focal point in discussions about their past relationship and the roles they have played in the entertainment industry. A famous instance of this connection occurred in 2007 when Britney and Diddy were seen together at the Hard Rock Hotel in Las Vegas. They were accompanied by rapper 50 Cent and socialite Paris Hilton, making for a star-studded event that attracted significant media attention. In 2002, Diddy made a spectacular entrance at his 33rd birthday party, which adds to his image as a larger-than-life figure in the entertainment world. He was carried in on a gold palanquin, a move that perfectly captured his penchant for the dramatic. This extravagant display exemplified the kind of celebrity lifestyle that Diddy has maintained over the years. The event was attended by numerous high-profile guests, including Britney Spears, Ivana Trump, and Janet Jackson, who all posed for photographs with the birthday boy. The intersection of Britney and Diddy's lives highlights the complexities of celebrity culture.
Give Britney or any woman or children, you're supposed to have rules to the game. There's supposed to be, there gotta be rules to the game, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And don't put nobody in danger driving.
Both have faced their struggles in the spotlight, albeit in different ways. While Diddy has maintained a reputation for being a savvy businessman and a party starter, Britney's journey has been fraught with challenges, particularly regarding her mental health and autonomy. The link between Lou M. Taylor and TriStar raises questions about the behind-the-scenes decisions that affect stars in their careers.
Don't worry about what other people are saying, and don't worry about what other people are saying about you.
It also underscores the often harsh realities that come with fame. In light of the struggles Britney faced during her conservatorship, the way media and public perception have shifted over the years is significant.
You know, everybody has to be perfect, and life ain't like that.
While Britney's connection to Diddy through TriStar may seem like a deep dive into celebrity culture, it raises even more questions. What other surprising ties exist between these stars, and how do they continue to impact both their lives? Let's explore Britney's unexpected link to Diddy next. Britney Spears' surprising connection to Diddy. Britney Spears has been in the spotlight for many reasons over the years, but one of the most surprising connections she has is to Sean Diddy Combs. This link comes through the TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group, a celebrity management firm that has faced criticism for its involvement in Spears' conservatorship. This controversial arrangement lasted for over a decade and was a source of significant distress for the pop star. The founder, president, and CEO of TriStar is Lou M. Taylor, who was also Spears' former business manager. Britney has publicly accused Taylor of playing a major role in establishing her conservatorship in 2008. Lou M. Taylor has a long history in the entertainment industry, and her professional relationship with Diddy dates back to the early 1990s. Although it is not entirely clear if Taylor is still managing Combs, she proudly stated in a 2019 interview that he was part of her list of A-list clients. This connection between Taylor and Diddy adds another layer to the complex narrative surrounding Britney's life and career. Britney has also called out Robin Greenhill, TriStar Services director, in her memoir. Greenhill's name has resurfaced in the news recently due to a lawsuit filed against Diddy by producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones.
Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done, and the truth is we'll be up for days.
The lawsuit alleges serious misconduct against Diddy.
Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims of liars, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct,
including inappropriate physical behavior and possibly substance-induced misconduct. This lawsuit adds more controversy to Diddy's already troubled reputation, especially as it comes just weeks after federal agents raided his homes amid a trafficking investigation.
Homeland Security agents have raided the home of rapper Sean Diddy Combs.
In 2021, a report was released highlighting how Greenhill was reportedly in control of Britney's credit cards and medications during her conservatorship. The report claimed that TriStar used Britney's own funds to hire a security team to monitor her. Britney did not hold back in her memoir, calling Greenhill Taylor's weird and accusing both women, along with her father, Jamie Spears, of bullying her during a time when she felt trapped and helpless.
Her role in shaping the contemporary music landscape has recently been in the spotlight due to these legal developments.
Britney's legal team previously investigated the substantial amount of money, around $18 million, that TriStar allegedly earned from her estate throughout the duration of the conservatorship. This investigation and the allegations have led to an ongoing debate about the ethics of management firms in the entertainment industry. Despite these accusations, TriStar, Taylor, and Greenhill have denied any wrongdoing, claiming that Britney's conservatorship was established based on the legal counsel recommendations and court approval. The current legal troubles surrounding Diddy and his connection to TriStar have raised more questions. Rodney Jones's lawsuit asserts that Greenhill was one of several individuals who enabled Diddy's alleged misconduct,
including trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, as alleged in the indictment. To carry out this conduct,
according to the lawsuit, Jones claimed that Greenhill acted as the accountant who facilitated payments to workers. He accused her of overseeing the financial transactions that allowed these activities to take place, effectively implicating her in Diddy's alleged crimes.
New at 10, a new wave of lawsuits filed against Sean Diddy Combs, accusing him of assaulting two women.
Diddy has categorically denied all allegations against him. In August, he filed a motion to dismiss Jones's lawsuit, describing it as salacious and claiming it was an attempt to exploit his celebrity status for financial gain. However, his troubles continued when he was arrested on trafficking charges and is currently awaiting trial at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center in New York City. As Britney Spears continues to seek her independence after years of control, the links between her story and the ongoing saga involving Diddy and TriStar highlight the often murky waters of celebrity management and personal freedom.
I feel it's very important that I clear that up. I decided that I'm just going to go with the name Diddy.
Britney Spears' connection to Diddy is filled with surprising twists. But what exactly are the latest allegations surrounding Diddy himself? How deep does the controversy go? And what does this mean for his future? Now we'll explore the shocking legal battles Diddy now faces and uncover the truth behind the accusations.
And then, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
The recent allegations on Diddy Combs is facing serious legal troubles. He has been accused of orchestrating events called freak-offs.
And Diddy picked certain partygoers to go to another VIP freak-off in a neighboring suite,
which are elaborate performances that he allegedly directed while engaging in misconduct. These performances reportedly involved multiple participants and were even filmed. The situation has escalated to the point where the legal indictment states some of these events lasted for days, requiring Combs and the participants to receive IV fluids to recover from the substance use involved. Despite the gravity of the accusations, Combs has pleaded not guilty to charges that include trafficking, misconduct, and transportation. His legal battles are not just about the nature of the allegations, but also how they reflect on his public persona. Combs is known for being a prominent figure in the music industry.
Jack is mink on the floor, won't you admit it?
But now he faces a different kind of scrutiny. Recently, Combs' attorney Mark Agnifilo responded to claims made by federal agents regarding a raid on Combs' homes in Miami and Los Angeles. During this raid, authorities reportedly confiscated around 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Agnifilo downplayed the number, suggesting that it might not be as outrageous as it sounds, considering that many Americans buy products in bulk.
They have this new ice cupping therapy.
He pointed out the proximity of a Costco to Combs' residence, implying that it's not unusual for someone to have a large stock of such items. Agnifilo also emphasized that the interactions involved in these so-called freak-offs were consensual. He stated, "We can't get so puritanical in this country to think that somehow this is a bad thing, because if it was, there would be no more people." His comments aimed to shift the focus from the accusations to the idea that consensual activities between adults should not be stigmatized. Despite the allegations, Agnifilo maintains that his client's actions do not reflect illegal behavior but rather personal choices made by adults.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
The legal troubles for Combs began after his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, filed a lawsuit accusing him of physical misconduct. This lawsuit brought renewed attention to previous allegations of misconduct against Combs. Although the lawsuit was settled quickly after it became public, it opened the floodgates for more allegations to emerge. The indictment against Combs suggests that he has used coercion to control women for years, often employing blackmail to maintain power over his victims. The prosecutors argue that Combs facilitated his alleged crimes through the very businesses and networks that helped him rise to fame. Combs was arrested approximately 10 months after the initial allegations surfaced. Prosecutors pushed for him to be held in custody, while his defense team proposed that he be released on a $50 million bond with electronic monitoring at home. However, U.S. Magistrate Judge Robin Tarnofsky sided with the prosecution.
I did it in the court papers, and I'm just going to stick to the court paper.
Agreeing that Combs should remain incarcerated while awaiting trial. As the legal proceedings unfold, the public image of Combs has been significantly impacted. Once regarded as a respected businessman and a key figure in hip-hop culture, Combs is now facing serious allegations that threaten his reputation and freedom. His annual parties, particularly the prestigious White Party in the Hamptons,
and then you took the whole party back to your place or something? Was that you who did that? Was it P. Diddy?
Have become overshadowed by these troubling claims. Prosecutors are preparing to present their case against Combs, intending to use financial records, travel documents, and electronic communications to support their allegations. They also claim to possess videos of the freak-offs, which could serve as crucial evidence. The severity of the charges means that if Combs is convicted on all counts, he faces a mandatory minimum of 15 years in prison, with the potential for a life sentence. As the case continues to develop, it serves as a reminder of the complexities surrounding issues of consent, power dynamics, and accountability within the entertainment industry. The public is watching closely, and the outcome will likely have lasting implications for all parties involved. Diddy's legal troubles are only deepening, but how far do these allegations go? what about the victims who have come forward with their harrowing stories? Let's explore the experiences of those who have accused him and how these testimonies add more weight to the charges.
What does it feel like coming from the Black creative mind?
The victim, Sean Diddy Combs, has been embroiled in numerous allegations of misconduct. These allegations span several years and involve multiple victims, each recounting harrowing experiences. One of the most notable cases involves Rodney Jones.
This is a gripping story. Producer Lil Rod, whose given name is Rodney Jones, has now accused Sean Diddy Combs,
a music producer who filed a $30 million lawsuit against Combs. Jones accused Combs of misconduct, claiming that Combs used his influence and connections. Jones also alleged that Combs' associates, including Stevie J, were complicit in these actions, using their positions to facilitate Combs' misconduct. Another significant case involves a 9-year-old boy who was allegedly misconducted during an audition for Bad Boy Records.
I just saw that yesterday. It's not a bad film.
You saw Bad Boys 2 and it's not a bad film.
The boy, who was promised a record deal, was reportedly misconducted by Combs and several others at the studio. Cassie Ventura, a singer and dancer, also filed a lawsuit against Combs, alleging years of misconduct. Ventura claimed that Combs told her to engage in acts with male workers. This lawsuit was settled shortly after it was filed.
To file cases weekly against Combs and other defendants as they continue to collect evidence. Busby has previously...
But it highlighted a pattern of behavior that other victims have echoed. In another case, a 15-year-old boy alleged that Combs promised to make him a star, but first required a private meeting away from his parents. During this meeting, the boy claimed that Combs did misconduct. Similarly, a 15-year-old girl alleged that she was intoxicated at a party hosted by Combs. A 26-year-old woman recounted being picked up from the airport by Combs and others.
The airport to a party in New York, that is where he said that he was drugged and then that he claims that he was sodomized.
Given a drink and waking up the next day with no memory of what had happened. Another woman, who was pregnant at the time, claimed that she was given a drink at a dinner party at Combs' mansion, leading to her blacking out.
And not really try to overdo it with the theme, but just, have it be more sophisticated.
These allegations have been corroborated by various sources and have led to significant legal battles for Combs. Attorney Tony Busby, representing many of the victims, has detailed these cases, emphasizing the pattern of misconduct that characterizes the allegations against Combs. Despite the severity of these claims, Combs has denied all allegations, maintained his innocence, and described the accusations as false and defamatory. The legal proceedings against Combs have also involved other high-profile figures. For instance, Jones's lawsuit mentioned several celebrities who were allegedly involved or benefited from their association with Combs. These include Stevie J, a music producer and television personality, and other unnamed individuals who were part of Combs' inner circle. The involvement of these figures has added another layer of complexity to the case. With so many victims coming forward and lawsuits piling up, the question now is, what does all of this mean for Diddy's future? Could these allegations truly spell the end of his career? Stay tuned to explore his current legal battles and the mounting challenges he's facing in court.
Sean Diddy Combs facing a new round of serious and disturbing allegations.
Where is Diddy now? Sean Diddy Combs is currently facing serious legal troubles. Right now, he is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York.
Since the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs,
Diddy is now at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn.
After being denied bail, Combs has been charged with several federal crimes, including trafficking and misconduct. These accusations come from claims that he arranged and took part in events known as freak-offs, where victims were allegedly intoxicated to participate in misconduct.
Disturbing allegations of misconduct against Combs involving some victims as young as 9 years old.
The indictment claims that Combs used his power and money to make these crimes possible, often pretending to have romantic relationships with his victims. The legal process against Combs is both lengthy and complicated. His trial is scheduled to start in May 2025, and it is expected to be a long and highly publicized case. Experts believe that the civil lawsuits filed against him by multiple accusers could have a big impact on his criminal trial. These lawsuits accuse Combs of various forms of misconduct, making his legal fight even more challenging. These civil cases could provide important evidence and witness testimony that might help the prosecution in the criminal trial. Combs' legal team has a tough road ahead. They plan to file several pretrial motions to challenge the indictment and the evidence the prosecution has brought forward. These motions are designed to either dismiss some of the charges or to prevent certain pieces of evidence from being used in court. However, given the large number of allegations and how serious the charges are, defending Combs will be very difficult. Despite all this, Combs has pleaded not guilty to every charge and insists that the accusations are false and defamatory. The impact of these legal troubles on Combs' life and career has been huge. His once stellar reputation has taken a massive hit, and the ongoing court battles have created a storm in the media. People's views of Combs have changed drastically.
You know, nothing. I don't even think of no other man. Besides, if I'm thinking about another man, I'm thinking about uplifting.
With many now questioning his legacy and his influence on the music industry. The criminal charges in particular have made it harder for Combs to manage how the public views him, as they suggest a higher level of responsibility for the alleged crimes. If he is found guilty, Combs could face decades in federal prison.
A private jet to all those mansions is now in a jail that is notorious for its bad living conditions.
A sentence that would effectively bring his career to an end. Despite everything, Combs is still trying to stay active in the music industry.
In a 79-page lawsuit filed by a music producer who claims to have worked with and lived with Sean Combs for a period of time.
He continues to work on various projects, teaming up with new artists and producing music. However, the legal restrictions and the possibility of a long prison sentence cast a dark cloud over his future. The uncertainty of what will happen in his legal battles makes it difficult for him to fully participate in his professional work. As we look forward, the result of Combs' legal struggles will play a major role in determining what lies ahead for him. If he is found not guilty, he may try to rebuild his career and fix his damaged reputation. On the other hand, if he is convicted, the consequences will be severe. Combs would face many years in prison.
Let's be honest, he's in jail. It's unpleasant. It's supposed to be punitive.
And the financial penalties could be significant. In addition, he could lose assets that are tied to his alleged criminal activities, which would hurt his business interests and financial standing. Either way, the road ahead for Combs is uncertain, and his future remains in jeopardy.
Only party I'm coming.
Make sure everybody knows if they can't dance or they don't want to dance,
don't come
to my party.
Don't come.
In a groundbreaking development, new party footage has emerged featuring Diddy and Britney Spears, stirring up a whirlwind of speculation and excitement. Their unexpected connection has sparked interest, with fans and the media buzzing about their interactions. What do these new revelations mean for Britney's future? How will this impact Diddy's reputation? Join us as we explore new party footage of Diddy and Britney Spears changes everything. The new footage pop sensation. Britney Spears and Sean Diddy Combs have been linked, but their connection might not be what most people expect. While many might think of Diddy's extravagant parties, the link between these two stars goes back to Britney's former business manager Lou M. Taylor. Taylor is the founder of TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group, the celebrity management firm that played a crucial role in Britney's life, especially during her highly publicized conservatorship that began in 2008. TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group has faced scrutiny for its involvement in Britney's conservatorship. Many fans and critics argue that the management firm played a significant role in restricting Britney's freedom and decision-making. Taylor's influence during this period has been a point of contention. People began to wonder